Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on the first issue of Batman 89. Now, as you know, Batman 89, much like Superman 78, is meant to continue after the first film, following its own events. And this one is meant to kind of be something like, I think, what a sequel of Batman would have been. And the cover has Batman getting ready for action in Gotham City. And it starts off how basically Harvey Dent is having dinner with Barbara, saying, "Halloween, is that why we're all dressed up like rich people in a fancy restaurant drinking wine? Oh, I think we deserve it. But I'm an ambitious man. Has everyone known?" And we kind of see how Barbara first sees Batman scaling the walls, and of course we see how everyone is celebrating Halloween, and I like how there's an Easter egg to Nightmare Before Christmas, something Tim Burton worked. We see how people are dressed as Batman out of respect, and people's dressing up as Joker, showing they still follow the Crown Prince of Crime. And of course we see how Harvey Dent proposes to Barbara, and we kind of see her saying, "Did that really just happen? You gave me a two-headed coin? Well, keep your silly coins. My answer is..." Did you hear that? Yeah, the squad this musical evening being cut short. And of course we see how what remains of Joker's followers and gang have planned to steal, like, armed trucks of money. And of course we see how there's looting and pillaging, and we see Batman saying, "I think I just figured out the plan." And of course gets ready for action, and manages to sort of bring down the plane when it comes down, and destroys it with the two guys jumping out. And of course we kind of see how what remains of Joker's forces try and gun down Batman, to little to no avail, and of course manages to try and take them down, and after that gets into the Batmobile, and we kind of see how Harvey Dent is on the phone saying, "National Guard? Why not? We're a national laughingstock. Gotham City always good for a freak show. Where's Gordon?" And we kind of see how one of the Joker goons has Barbara's purse, which Harvey Dent tries to go for, but of course we see Harvey Dent being clever to using things for his advantage. And this is where we see the darker side to Harvey Dent, where he uses his coin as a heads and tails. And this is the first step we see of Harvey's darker personality, and basically seeing Batman go away. So of course we see Bruce Wayne being woken up in the morning by Alfred, who is letting known by Harvey Dent that he wants to sort of bring down Batman and needs Bruce Wayne's help, as well as getting rid of Gordon. But we also see how the after effects from the looting and pillaging from the Halloween party, and we see him saying, "Yeah, minus 26 million in damage to the building the chopper hit." And of course you can kind of tell that Bruce Wayne isn't liking what Harvey Dent's going for, and is still going to be loyal to Gordon, as he knows that Gordon was there for him when his parents got shot. And we see him on the phone saying no sale and that, but is going to find a way to sort things through. So of course we see Barbara on the phone talking to Harvey Dent, looking through the sort of batarangs and everything else. We see Harvey Dent going back to his old neighborhood and meeting his old mentor, which he says, "Mr. District Attorney, what brings you all the way out to Burnside?" "Oh, you know, routine maintenance." "I like your car, mister." "Thank you, Batman. Wanna take a ride out from our ride?" "Mister, only 9. Of course we need him to sort of help him be a mentor again, and to help him decide on his next move. And this is where we kind of see him using hoodies and other things to show how corrupt Gordon has allowed Batman to be, and even has an issued National Guards. We see Alfred looking out from the window to let Bruce know that someone has tampered with the bat signal. Of course, we see their version of Harvey Bullock, minus the fact there was a version in the 1989 Batman movie. So we kind of see Batman monitoring, knowing that there's snipers around the building, and it's clear that there's more things going on. Now we see how Gordon and Bruce have a kind of comlink system, and even he's not proud of Barbara for being engaged to Harvey Dent, and that the two don't talk anymore, but tells Bruce to be careful. So of course we see how the National Guard are trying to keep everything in check. We see how a guy tries to stop a young kid from running away, and turns out he's just looking after his baby sister. And we see Batman trying to investigate, but we end up meeting the Tim Burton version of Robin, who says, "Don't move! Ugh!" And of course, manages to take him down single-handedly, and gives the older brother, $8, and says, $8, it's what I got. And we see Batman being found by some National Guard officers. And this is the story. So, in my opinion, the first issue of Batman 89 is pretty enjoyable. It does feel like they do a bit more better with Harvey Dent than with Batman Forever. It feels like a better continuation, and feels like something we should have gotten more from Tim Burton than Joe Schumacher. So I think the issue deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.